Oh, good morning! Week 9! Woo! Frickin' heck! Oh, we're gonna smash it this week, just as usual. Hey, so we're gonna prep for our cavity wrap inspection, which we've got next Tuesday, which is good. We're gonna get cavity closers, cavity battens, window tapes, all the goodies. We have Miles and Hank finishing their pergola job off down in Muriwai, the back, the roots. Eh? And then we have Dave and Fabian finally finishing off that quadruple slider. Jesus Christ, we finally got our head around it, so they're smashing that, and then they'll be on site here helping us out for the rest of the week. But yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so when it comes to our cavity closers, especially the ones that are going to be seen, we got to measure from here to here. It's going to be 1890. We want to, when we're putting it on, we want to make sure we've got tolerances for our cavity batten and our cladding, which I've allowed for in this measurement. We don't want the cavity closer running all the way into the building. We want it to be stuffing pretty much flush. It's kind of sort of hard to see when it's not actually in place. But so I've done that. So we got 1945. I think this was 1980. So 1880. Oh, that was lucky. The handy mill trick. Okay. We'll just, it is Monday morning after all. 1980 minus 45. We'll just go to 1940, which is going to be there. And then, if you come and have a look at this, I'm going to miter this all in one piece so it stays together. It's going to be quite difficult to, like that. Oopsies. Like this. And come down like that. Alright. Boom. Okay, now I'll grab my handy dandy nippers. Now I want to cut a little bit outside this mark here so it doesn't impede on my miter join. When I come down into there, same with this one, a little bit on the outside, and then I'll just temporarily cut this like that. Make a nail out of it. Then I want to come through, make sure it's nice. Please. Cut that nice like that, all the way through. Then I can open that up this way, come back, and then we have our miter that's going to look way better. And we just want to make sure we squeeze that tight. Then when we go to close it, look at that. Boom. And it holds it together up the top. I noticed when we do it without this way, everything just looks nice and ugly. So fuck that, we're going to do it the proper way. Anyway, let's get it installed. Sweet. Yeah. Woo! Wow, not quite bad. It's because you're going to get it, mate. Oh, hi. Window tapes. Hey. First things first. Orange corners. We have a home with a scarf around it. See that? They're keeping nice and warm. What the heck? Second thing second is I like to go through and throw, I don't know, about 5 staples in the paper on each corner, up through here, around there. That just holds the paper in place because this tape's pretty much sticking to the paper, most of it anyway. So it just holds it in place a bit more. Then I like to measure up 200 mil I think the regulation's 150, but I always go 200. Extra 50 mil. What's 50 mil between friends, eh? Pull the tape off. Stick that 200. Need one of these. They come with the alley bands. Now, when I'm doing this, making it flush with the inside of the frame. No. Come down. Boom. We want to make it tight in that corner. Beautiful. Oh, did I get that nail out? There's a nail in here. Yeah. Okay, now as we're coming along, just pull it from underneath. I like to use this bituminous, if it's possible, if it shows it on the plans, use the bituminous tape. I just think it's a little bit easier to work with around the windows. It's not as sticky as the super stick, the stuff that we used along the cavity closer there. But once the sun gets on it, Jesus Christ, it stays on. So just making sure, keeping line with the inside of the frame all the way along, like that. No wrinkles. Pull it right up. Keep it held out. See how I'm able to just pull it up a little bit if it's in the wrong. Now come along. Get bang into that corner. And then up. Look at that. Beautiful. Now we grab our knife, cut the corner. Sharp as knife. Grab that round. Set this one. Boom. It's the bottom. I also like using the bituminous stuff because when you frickin' whack a nail through, when you hold your fixings in, your window in, I feel like it's going to seal around the nail or the screw that you use a little bit better than the other stuff. I don't know why. It's just personal preference, I guess. Then, again, just fold this bad boy in half. Nice crease in there. Pull it out. Come up, stick it into the corner. Line it up with the inside of the frame. Tapper. Make sure you get that hard up and in there. Pull that off. Banger. Tight corners. Cut that. This tape's just pretty much protecting the timber from any water damage. 75 by I guess 200-ish. And that sits over the corner. You want to hang this bit just past the corner there. Once it's done like that, boom skis. Push it in. No water ever getting in there, baby. Side. Again, fold her up. Put that inside the building. Take it off. Get up and in. Tapper. Oh. And we've got to do with that with all the openings to protect the timber from the water damages. Oh, it wasn't even recording. Laters. Oh, we got it all wrapped up, ready to go. We're at 1%, so we got to smash it. But yeah, look at this guy. Oh. Oh, good morning. It's Tuesday. The big manly job. Oh, look what we did. Finally, a little workbench. Took the gazebo down. Our focus for today is this area. We've got to put in a couple of extra bolts. You can see they're missing. Joist hangers, ceiling strapping, pack the beam, paper her up, build these out a bit. Oh, that's a good shot. But yeah, that's our mission for the day. I've just been off the phone with Dave. He's going to be showing up with his son Fabian at about 11 o'clock, he reckons. Finally finished everything at Saddleback for now. That's our new build for QPC. And then he's going to be coming in and helping us out for the week. Woo! Let's get into it, baby. So unfortunately, we've already come up with a little issue. We don't actually have enough screws to finish all the joist hangers off. So we're just going to go through, tack them in, and then we can come through and finish them off later. Again. I'm probably going to get Dave to pick something up from Carter's on his way through, but yeah, just for now. So they're up and in and we don't have to worry. Now I'm just wondering what this fella's doing with our timber.
Hey! Hey, stop stealing!
Hey!
You're definitely from
Hey, look at this guy!
You're from Tianjin, right?
Holy heck! Hey, get your hands out of there! Woo, look at him, he's cool, dude! And we have hide away, Fabian! We don't want the camera to break, bro!
Yeah.
Oh, no, it is! Oh, there he is! Holy! Fuck yeah! Alright, these lads are just sitting up there. They're gonna be putting on the cavity. Shoo, 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 shoo! Gonna frickin' smash it.
Yo, it'll be done.
David Fabian smashed it. But don't get Fabian on camera, bro. Hurt him. Okay, so, alright, a few hot tips for cavity. Pro tips, actually, if you want to call them. We plane our battens down, or rip them down, the corner battens down a couple of mil, about 1.5 mil, to allow for our aluminium extrusion or corner flashing that sits in here. So when our cladding comes along here, it actually sits flush on the top. We don't want any build out. And we've also, seeing though this cavity closer here is seen, we also buzz about 1 mil off the top of this one as well, just to allow for the thickness of the cavity closer. You can see that. And then for some reason this, I don't know what it is, but when we went to go stick this on, you can see if you have a look under here, it doesn't sit nicely. So we ended up putting a little rip in there like that, and then just sliding this in, and pretty much, I won't stick it in here, but if you come around and have a look at this one, it's already in here. It's actually holding it in really nicely, and have a look down that line. Can you see underneath? Right down there, that is like pretty much perfectly straight the whole way, because this is all seen under here, so we want to try and get it as straight as possible. You can imagine if we had this batten over here again, and then just have a look from up underneath. You can see how shit that's going to look. So we're just making these little adjustments on the battens to make sure that everything looks nice at the end. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Nice and easy. Another thing is when we're nailing our battens off, we're not nailing into our well, I guess you could say our little gap at the back there, our like water groove. We want to be going through the full batten, leaving 10 more gaps. And yeah, that's it. Hey, oh, that's a wrap anyway. We're gonna have a freaking tidy up, and that's it for today, and we'll be back into it tomorrow. Where are you going?
I'm going on my holiday.
Hey! Yeah, ladies! Let's get it!
Ladies!
Nah, it's alright, bro. We'll backbone it.
Yeah, backbone. Hey, backbone. Shop boys.
Hey. Nah, laters, Mikey G.
Ladies, I'll catch you up, boy. Ladies.
Oh, hi. Oh, we're not in Big Manly. We're in the windy Muriwai. Shit. Far out, look at that. Miles and Chrissy have been smashing it. Dude, it looks epic. Coming in, probably their last day today, maybe a few hours tomorrow. But man, they're freaking smashed this pretty cool pergola out. Wicked internal gutter system here. Got to put in some brackets are getting manufactured up at the moment. Coming through. Roof's getting measured tomorrow, I think. Woo. So they've just got to put in a few more fascias, put in the mid-span through here, get that fascia board sussed through there. But man, fucking wrapped. Dude. Fucking hell, Miles isn't just a pretty face, mate. Fuck yeah. Holy shit. Alright, now the big drive to the Big Manly. I can't wait. What time do you call this?
Right on time.
Hot chocky?
Oh, thanks.
And there's one pink marshmallow? Because you're in windy Muriwai and you need it, eh?
Oh, to match my pink socks?
Oh, that's a Wolf Border special!
Oh.
That's sexy! Woo, look! Oh, fuck's sakes. We're back at the Big Manly! Dave's fucking throwing on cavity closer. We're just finishing up our cavity for this section. Yeah, I'm gonna go start throwing on some cavity closer down the bottom, keep the boys moving, and yeah, dude, the freaking weather is just, oh shit, shocking. Oh, Beautiful. See a blue sky through there? Hey, blue skies all around. Big smiles, eh? Yeah, I thought so. I thought I was gonna get a call. Oh, we're not coming in today. Oh, I don't want to get my undies wet, eh? Hey, what the? All right. Cavity closer, bottom story. We're gonna make sure that we've got a 15mm, see our bottom plate? We want our cavity closer to hang 15mm below, roughly there. So I've gone through, put marks in, and now I'm just gonna use the straight edge to mark it because the paper's fucking soaking. And I don't want to use my chalk line. Sheesh! That was lucky! That was lucky, eh, Dave?
Oh yeah.
Sure, we nearly forgot the blue strap. Fuck! Dude, that would have been a stuff up. Shucks. Alright, story time. The blue strap. Even though it doesn't look that significant, it's actually kind of important. Well, very important to our cavity system. What it's doing is it's preventing the insulation from pushing the paper and blocking our cavity system inside, on the outside of the building. You can imagine when the subbies come in, throw the insulation on the inside, they just jam it in. It's not really their job to worry about too much, just gonna jam in. And it could actually push up against the cladding, and then obviously heat transfers through that and sort of defeats the purpose of the insulation. So we've got to go through and whip this on. I think the maximum spacings between the nogs is like 450mm. That's the maximum you can get away with. We've got 800s here, and I don't think it matters what way you do the tape. You can go horizontally or vertically, but it's easier for us to do it horizontally so we're not up and down the scaffolding all the time. But yeah, you can also see cavity closer, or it's a vermin strip, and what that's doing is it's stopping any freaking bugs from getting up and into the cavity system, like little mousies. Tweet tweets. That was a bird. And then also, the whole system of the whole purpose of the cavity is to let any water that gets in behind the cladding, it can drain out through the system, the cavity system here, and also it allows air to come up and dry the area out. So yeah, I hope that was a good explanation. That's a wrap for the day. I've got family dinner. Laters. Hey! Oh! You got all of it. Look at that. Finally. Quadruple sliders. Oh. Look at that. So, good morning. What should I say? Good afternoon. It's 10 to 12, And I am currently just leaving Saddleback. I had to go fix some terrible workmanship. Well, not terrible, just some bad workmanship. It literally took me 4 hours of my day, so the day didn't start very well. Working for free as usual. Nah, it's all good. Fucking hell. It was just with those big quadruple slider doors. You'll see the little video. They're all in and everything. It was just a jib butting into the aluminium extrusion at the top was just done wrong, and it was just a nightmare to try and get everything perfect because it was such a little piece of jib, and putting on the freaking J mold and the slim lines and blah blah blah. Well, we got there. We did it. There was also another issue with the other doors. Fucking project manager wants us to put the doors on prior to being fully finished painted, and then pull them off again, and then put them back on. And I was like, but the painters are painting the jams. He's like, but tell them to stop. And I was like, bro. Anyway, rant over. I am now going to Vantage North Shore to pick up our sill supports for Ladies Mile and go see the boys. And yeah, we'll see you there. Far out. Woo! I made it. Oh, at least we got some good news. And we managed to pick up our head flashings at the same time. Eh? What? Yeah. Oh, what the heck? We're just working on this area again, coming through. I'm going to make a big list of shit that we need to do before our cavity wrap inspection on Tuesday. But I think I'm going to leave these guys to it for the rest of the day. Eh? I'll see you guys at the pub or what? Yeah. Oh, hey. And then I'll be back in tomorrow morning to smash it. There's not a hell of a lot left to do really, just little bits and pieces, so yeah. And we've got Hank on Mrs. Muscles. Hey. Yeah. Sick. All right, bye. Oh, good morning. All right, we're back on the big manly job. Bro, stop smiling at me like that, Fabian, eh? Stop giving me those eyes. Hey, you don't want me to film what's going on, eh? Oh, what's this? Put it up, take it down. Okay, first plan of attack is we're just gonna pull these 4 battens down. They're just not quite on center, so yeah. It was all my fault for not showing them how to do it properly yesterday. What the heck? But now, yeah, we're just going to continue finishing up our cavity wrap. Dave's going to finish off this head flashing through here, and we'll put on some sill supports. Me and Chrissy might go and do that. And I got to also figure out weatherboard heights through here, because see this big beam that sits out? I want a full weatherboard that runs right the way through, so we might actually have to pack that down a little bit more. But we don't want to pack it down too much, otherwise the car won't get in the freaking garage, so it's a playoff. All right, first tasks. Sill support bar. This pretty much sits underneath the window and supports the sill. Okay, we're doing this door one first because it's sort of easy. What we want to do is pretty much, yeah, you can get that camera going. Well, we need some of these screws. It's kind of hard with one person, but we've got a camera woman, so please clean that out. Whoa. Hey, there's a big hunk of steel in there. Okay, there we go. Okay, you holding that one side? Okay, just gonna screw one. Needs to be about 5 mil. Oh, are we even? Yeah, about there. 5 mil. Boom. Grab our level. You still holding that?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'll hold this side and you tell me up or down, okay?
Oh, bloody go up.
Up a little?
Up, yeah. Keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, good there.
There? Stay in the race. Moved a bit, eh? I gotta go up a little bit more. Oh, I love this part. What happens is these holes that they screw aren't not too bad. It went up a little. Oh yeah, perfect. And that's pretty much it. We've got to go through, level all these out all the way around, and then Dave can come through and put his battens on. That's what we're trying to do. Keep ahead of the young fellas. Hey. So that was a long freaking bit, but anyway. Quickly, there's no battery. Okay, we're recording? We're recording.
We're recording.
Alrighty, Tim Tidy. I am figuring out the heights of our weatherboards. The reason I'm doing this is I want to make sure that I have a full weatherboard running. See over here? We've got weatherboards running through. I want a full one run all the way through here so it has a nice clean line. And the reason I've set this head flashing up and stuff like that is because we also want a full board running across the top of our head flashing here. So what I've done is I've just set this up in such a way where I think the window is going to sit, because we obviously don't have our windows yet. I've used this packer as a tool for weatherboards and the thickness of our joinery flange. And then I've also, and how I got this height is I just calculated from the bottom up, working in with the size of the door from our window schedule, etc, etc. And then yeah, so I've set that up, and then I figured out, got our height here for our weatherboard height. That's our top of our weatherboard, so a full board will run all the way through. And then I've got the bottom, down the bottom, figured out where the first weatherboard's going to go, and I've divided that distance up evenly, and it turns out to be like 150 mil, which is pretty much where you want the laps anyway. So then came over here and I did the same thing. I got the height for our first weatherboard down there, measured up our 150s, and then this is the top of our weatherboard here where we want to be. That's going to be the same height as that over there. So this is our weatherboard height here, the bottom of our weatherboard. So we need to pack this down 35 mil in order for us to have a nice flat thing. Also, one last thing, I also want to try and get a full board. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I want a full board running over here as well, so we can have a nice clean line. And I'm just about to figure that out, but yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. All these things go hand in hand to try and make the job look nice and clean at the end. Yeah. Oh, hi there. Okay. Now, this is the fun part of building. What we're trying to do here is, see, this is our corner flashing. Our weatherboard's pretty much butt into here like that. Nice and, that's not really a weatherboard, but anywho. Sort of like that, okay? And now, obviously our cladding runs through here past. We've got this big open end that we need to sort of create a watertight space and also try and make it look good. Yeah, I know. Oh, microphone attached to the thing. So, what I have devised, obviously the architect doesn't draw details like this, so we've got to figure out the best way to doing it. Sorry, this is all just temporary, don't worry, it gets done properly, but I've come up with this little solution, little head flashing here. Okay, I'll just tack that in. That's going to sit over the top of this capping. Then if I tack this in place, this board, oh, no pins, hold fire, typical. So this is going to have all our proper flashing tapes and obviously stop ends and all that. But I just want to get these details sorted before we start cladding, because it's got pins in it as well. Otherwise they could come back to bite me. But I'm going to I think, oops, if I can get that in correctly, that's going to go just like that. Maybe just step that back a bit. Obviously that moves. But this is pretty much what I think is going to look good. And also keep things watertight. Something like that. Obviously this is just all temporary, but then the weatherboard will flow all the way through. Just like that. What do you reckon? I guess it works. Oh, that was so much fun. But look at that. No more water. Water stop, no. And it's sort of a little, probably the best we're gonna get with the way it looks. All right, stoked. What do you reckon, job and knock or what? Yeah.
Yes, welcome back to the channel. Wolfpack on the scene with the gangster lead. Yeah.
You gotta go, oh, what the heck? And that's a wrap for the week. See you later. Beers on me. Hey, what the heck? Oh, I think this might be well deserved. Fuck yeah. Well, welcome back to the Wolf Pack. Yummy. Hey, dry July. It's fucking 28th of July. I don't think so. Oh, I didn't make it. Woo. Hey, look at that. Perfect timing. See that? Health and safety. Oh my god, I hate this, but fuck, it's something you actually gotta do. Straight up. Fucking hell. Hit up by frickin' WorkSafe, and then boom. Frickin' health and safety board. It's from Hazard Co. The reason I'm frickin' doing this is actually because I actually want to, I want to grow the company, and instating this sort of stuff is pretty much essential in a building company or any sort of trade company that you're doing. So we're going to try and knuckle down on health and safety and just make sure that we've got our systems in place before we start to blow up, because it's going to happen. Has to happen. Anyway, yeah, I just got home. It's fucking 4:30 on a Friday. Beautiful timing. Haven't even had a couple of beers a week. Sheesh. Laters.